Dr. Kirby Thompson, licensed naturopathic doctor and acupuncturist, owner and operator of Wildflower Wellness. And today, we are here for Dr. Kirby's Pick. Now remember, Wildflower Wellness is for empowerment and education, which is why we do this. We try not to make it too long, but we try to make it long enough to explain some things to you. Now, remember, before starting any new thing in your daily regimen, make sure you check with your licensed naturopathic medical professional to make sure it's going to jive with all the things you're taking. So today, what is today? It is Fiber Day. Fiber is absolutely one of the most important things that you can add to your protocol. Now, what's the best way to get fiber? Through your diet. It is actually, in 1981, there was a guy, two guys actually, that wrote a book called Western Diseases, Their Emergence and Prevention. And what these guys did is that they labeled 4 different stages of disease having to do with, of course, before you have disease, there's a plant-based diet. Awesome. Each stage 1 through 4 has to do with the successive increase in processed foods. Stage 1, which I think is interesting, is the primal diet. Remember, this is stages of disease based on diet. The primal diet of plant eaters contains large amounts of unprocessed starch staples. There are a few examples of chronic degenerative disease like osteoarthritis and heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. There are some, but few. Now, some of these, especially between first and second stages, I like to call French fritarian. So those are vegetarians that really aren't plant-based, but only based on like French fries, grains, and things like that. It is really important to have a balanced diet. My Aunt Agnes is 101. If you ask her how she did it, she says balance. She literally is the one person in the world that I think has a balanced diet for sure. I love her. Anyway, fiber. Fiber is very important. The National Institute of Health says that they suggest 30 to 35 grams of fiber per day, of course, from the diet. Any functional and bioregulatory medical professional that we have actually here at Wildflower Wellness, praise the Lord, is going to suggest at least 50 grams of dietary fiber per day. Now, there are a couple types of fiber. There's soluble and insoluble. Both of them have great functions, and both of them are important. So when you selecting your fiber supplement, you want to make sure, if you're going to supplement, to select something with both soluble and insoluble, or you need to start rotating out. There are, and I want to do this is from Mars' book. Mars, if you're a naturopathic physician, you probably know who Mars is, a naturopathic doctor in the Northwest. So the functions of fiber are to stimulate chewing, and in turn stimulate the parotid, mandibular, and sublingual glands, even gastric secretions. So this is great even in diseases of the glands here, which we all know, Sjogren's and things like that. Fiber also produces satiety. Satiety means I'm full. So a lot of diet plans say, you need, in fact, I was just reading Woman's Nutrition this weekend just to see what it said. I like to keep up with what, media is saying. And the lady lost like 100 pounds, and she ate water and vegetables and then meat and then whatever she wanted, because she was not going to overeat that bar of chocolate at the end because she was satiated or full. By increasing the volume of stools, fiber decreases intraluminal colonic pressure, all right? And this can be really important for, remember, there are a lot of diseases that are actually positively affected by fiber. And let's go ahead and look at that, because that is phenomenal. The diseases, ready? And we're talking about pressure in the colon, right? We're talking about colonic pressure. So Fiber has been in studies shown to be helpful for constipation, appendicitis, diverticulitis, diverticulosis. Remember, those are outcroppings and, you know, pockets in that colon, pressure. Hemorrhoids, colon cancer, irritable bowel, ulcerative colitis and Crohn's disease. Cardiovascularly, diseases associated with a low fiber diet are hypertension, cerebrovascular disease, ischemic heart disease, varicose veins, deep vein thrombosis, pulmonary embolism, kidney stones, gout, diabetes, and gallstones. And why is that? That is because fiber actually acts as a binder. So one of the functions too is to bind up hormonal toxins, heavy metals, and other types of toxins in the gut and pull those out. Pectins, which we have right here, are known to be remarkable for that. And pectins, of course, are soluble fiber. Soluble fiber forms a gel, right, and makes sure everything gets out. What else is it? Oh, alginate, sodium alginate, which they have here at Wildflower Wellness and Vitamins Plus, and agar powder. Those are known to bind those up and pull those out. And it's very important. That's why that, okay, but diseases, other diseases, are you ready? Dental caries, autoimmune disorders, pernicious anemia, multiple sclerosis, thyrotoxicosis, and dermatological conditions. All these have studies that show that they are positively affected by a higher fiber diet. So fiber, so good, best from the diet. But hey, Dr. Kirby supplements all the time with these type of fibers. And I see that it is very helpful. So let's go more functions. It decreases bowel transit time and reduces time exposure to endotoxins, right? Absorbing and pulling out. That's what we talked about. It also provides substrate for colonic bacteria, which provides short-chain fatty acids, propionate and butyrate. Butyrate has an inverse relationship to colon cancer. What does that mean? So as you eat the fiber, it actually goes to the colon and is digested. 50% at least, studies say, that are digested, even the insoluble fiber that you can't, your enzymes can't digest, your colonic bacteria digest and produce these short-chain fatty acids that actually can be healing to that colonic mucosa. And that is your prevention. There are also other cancer preventative studies that show that even breast cancer can be helpfully prevented by these fiber in the diet. That's in the textbook of natural medicine. Soluble fiber delays gastric emptying, slows digestion rate and absorption of nutrient, though maximizing absorption. Soluble fiber, and again, citrus pectin, some other things, soluble fibers, lowers sodium cholesterol. A Finland study involving 21,930 men showed that for every 10 grams of fiber eaten per day, the risk of dying from heart attack dropped by 17%. Now that's pretty huge in the study. And then fiber increases, this is a thing we talked about just a minute ago, it increases exogenous estrogens by binding them and allowing the body to excrete them in the stool. Certain fibers can bind to estrogen receptors, preventing estrogens from binding and thereby decreasing their ability to stimulate estrogen-dependent tumors. So beneficial effects are decreased transit time, delayed gastric emptying. This can also help with absorbing sugar, so it can help people with diabetes. Increased satiety, increased pancreatic secretions, increased stool weight, more advantageous intestinal microflora. Blah, blah, blah. That's a mouthful. Decreased production to short-chain fatty acids, decreased serum lipids, and more soluble bile. Lord knows we need to do as much as we can for preventing gallstones because they are running rampant these days. So, if you have any questions on fiber, please give us a call or visit us online. Or if you'd like to schedule, give us a call or visit us online. We can help you with your health. www.wildflowerwellnessllc.com. We appreciate you and hope you have a great day.